must be the first of the month! New Pixar Path Day!
Okay, new episode of Pixar Path. And I heard that this is your favorite, Dash. Wait, where's Dashy? You okay? I thought we already bought the candy and popcorn. Is it because of what Ouija said about Disney? Are you still upset about that?
No. I mean, yeah, I am still miffed about that. It's just... now what? I'm going to have to apply for my associate's degree soon, but I don't even know if I'm ready for my future. It's not like my stupid editing or art will even be accepted by Disney if I ever want to apply there. I'm not even sure if I could even get an internship. I want to change things. I want to add something to this world. But I'm worried that I can't do it. That I can't...
Cook? Anyone can cook.
Cassie?
Hello.
What are you doing here?
All previous Pixar Path guests are helping out at this theater. I get to help out with my culinary skills here at the concessions. Want some kettle corn and Dole Whip?
Yes, please.
Huh, wonder what Ouija, Jackson, and Kat are doing. Maybe we'll see them again in the future. Say, you want to join us for Pixar Path? I hear October is your birthday month.
Sure.
Wait a minute. October. Ratatouille. Let's go!
Wait, huh?
I'll explain everything when we get in. 50th anniversary, bitches!
What's our theater number?
Theater A113.
Oh, that's clever. I love it.
This Easter egg will never die!
Although each of the world's countries would like to dispute this fact, we French know the truth. The best food in the world is made in France.
Is France the culinary capital? I heard that the entirety of Europe is deemed as so, but is it just France? Side note, did you know a bunch of people on TikTok made a full-length musical about this movie?
Wait, they did? That's so cool!
Anyone can cook. You can do it. All you have to do is try.
I, on the other hand, take cooking seriously, and no, I don't think anyone can do it.
Does it make that voice sound similar to Frollo's?
I will return tomorrow night with high expectations. Pray you don't disappoint me.
This is me.
No, it's not. It's Quibble Pants.
I mean, shouldn't at least one of them stay behind to guard us? Oh, wait, no, because then it wouldn't be a terrible daring-do adventure.
Rebecca, this isn't My Little Pony.
Said the horse.
Bitch, please!
Well, if I can't say that, then I choose Nom Nom. That's my favorite Patton Oswalt role, by the way.
Green sandwich, corgi pie.
It was too much. Stupid song!
What's my problem? First of all, I'm a rat.
A very important rat on a very important day.
So, what's so important about this episode being on October 1st?
Well, sit down. We got a little history lesson.
Well, we are in the theater sitting down already. I'll go back to the editing room now.
This day in history, 50 years ago, Walt Disney World finally opened its gates to the public. October 1st, 1971. While its more grand and dedicated opening was on October 25th, its opening day was still October 1st.
And how does that relate to the movie?
Well, alongside the new merch, the repaint of the castle, the food, new fireworks, the 50 statues, etc., a brand new ride has opened at Walt Disney World at Epcot's France Pavilion, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. It has been around for a while in Disneyland Paris, known as Ratatouille l'Aventure Tourmente Tocco de Remy. I probably butchered the name, but I'm sorry. But they have made a version for us here in the US of A, and its opening is today, right in time for the 50th anniversary.
Wait,
it's today?
This is the biggest coincidence ever on Pixar Path so far.
That's amazing!
A magic kingdom where the young at heart of all ages can laugh and play and learn together.
Which means life is hard.
Oh hey Beta Akira Hamaya, fancy seeing you here. Oh my god, I'm gonna make so many food war comparisons here.
You know, normally I hate prologues because they are pointless and you could skip them entirely because we'll see them later. But I like this one because of how well Patton's performance is.
I have a highly developed sense of taste and smell.
You know, if this movie were made today, the entire plot would revolve around the secret to Remy's special sniffing powers.
So, you can smell ingredients. So what?
I think I know a great character from a manga series that I read that would love to be friends with Remy. And that character's name is Najika Kazami from Kitchen Princess. She's got a great sense of taste as well. Plus, she loves cooking.
Maybe Erina Nakari as well, from Food Wars. Her tasting ability is referred to as God's Tongue.
Imagine this. What if we all had great animated chefs like Remy, Najika, Soma, SpongeBob, and such get into an all-out food battle? Who'd win?
Doesn't matter. Free food!
It isn't stealing if no one wants it.
If no one wants it, why are we stealing it?
Once an item has been discarded and no longer desired, it's free game for you, Remy.
A rat's trash is another one's treasure?
Or is it dinner in this case?
So one man's trash is another rat's dinner?
Food is fuel. You get picky about what you put in the tank, your engine is gonna die. Now shut up and eat your garbage.
My family jokes about this line.
I never really in my life saw this movie that much as a kid. Excuse me while I go outside and do some raging.
Wait for me!
Why? Oh, you two followed me.
Well, you didn't state where you were going.
So we were curious.
That makes sense.
Secondly, stay out of the kitchen and away from the humans. It's dangerous.
King Triton much? How many movies have had the parent figure of the main character say something like that? One movie I can think of is The Little Mermaid. Oh, that's right, The Secret World of Arrietty too, I think. It's been a while since I watched that movie.
Bianca's father in Pokemon. Not to mention Frollo and Gothel also warned that the world that Quasimodo and Rapunzel wanted to explore was dangerous.
The world is cruel. The world is Paris. I'm sorry I had to make that joke.
Did you make a Quistoff reference?
Yes I did. And that might not be the only time I reference a YTP.
Combine one flavor with another, and something new was created.
Look at the animation!
The thin lines for the elegant and savory flavors, yet softer blurbs for the more pronounced and broader. Oh my god, when it's combined it becomes fireworks! God, this movie is life!
I have something to confess. I did this as a kid. Only difference is I grabbed a grape and cheese, closed my eyes, and did this. It was interesting and fun.
I did that too.
I'm not the only one who did that? Oh my god, that's awesome!
My family sometimes had cheese and crackers and grapes as snacks on Sundays, so I did that too.
So now, I had a secret life.
And before you know it, once you're done in Paris, you'll get a job at the Krusty Krab.
Cut the gas, Krabs, and dig this.
Oh yeah, Patton was also in SpongeBob.
God, why is he in a lot of things I love? He's also going to be in the new upcoming season of Family Guy.
You love Family Guy?
Yes, I love Family Guy. I think it got better lately. Recently, they just did a great COVID short.
It could mutate into a variant that the vaccines might not protect against. And then we're right back where we started. Gal Gadot singing Imagine.
In the daytime, I'm Remy, just a normal rat with a normal life. But there's something about me that no one knows yet, 'cause I have secrets. Miraculous! Simply the best!
Wait, does this make Skinner Hawkmoth? Nope, I'd rather have Gabriel, thank you.
Do you ever think about how we walk on the same paws that we handle food with? You ever think about what we put into our mouths?
All the time.
Ugh.
And that's a great reminder to always wash your hands after you come home from the store, or if you are out somewhere fun, or if you went to the bathroom. We're still dealing with the virus, you know.
What I say is true. Anyone can cook, but only the fearless can be great.
I absolutely love this quote. Wait, I should have made this my senior quote.
What did you have for your senior quote?
It was a quote from Roadhog's voice actor. Believe in yourself, believe you can do it, believe that you're worth it, because you are the best you can be. Now that I think about it, this quote and what Gusteau said sound similar. Sweet!
And the broken-hearted chef died shortly afterwards.
Gusteau is dead?
You know, Gusteau's death actually reminds me of Charles Schultz's own passing. Yeah, the creator of Peanuts. After he officially finished up the script and retired, he died a week later. This is honestly pretty tragic.
That's really sad.
May he rest in peace.
Hawkmoth missed his chance with Gusteau here.
Dashi, that's really dark.
Hey, Hawkmoth is the one who uses people's angers, issues, and depressions to deal with his own. So excuse me for saying he missed a perfect prey for his Akuma. Imagine a culinary villain like him. Paris en flambe!
You mean Kung Food?
Oh, yeah.
I'm still not over the fact that they based his design off of Naruto. And anyone under his control can Naruto run.
I'm very poppin', y'all!
Okay, who the fuck gave Grandma a shotgun? Leslie!
What? The old lady's gotta keep rats out of her house somehow. That poison clearly isn't working. That old lady is very fortunate to have a shotgun, considering France's absurd gun laws.
Huh, I did not know it was hard to own guns in France. But you were alright in the last episode. Each guest can only appear for one Pixar movie.
Alright then.
Hey, let me know if you find Nemo, Remy!
Can you see my dad?
Wait a minute, Rebecca, didn't you already use that joke for, Finding Nemo?
Yes, but I love it!
Okay, so when I repeat a joke, it's not okay, but when Rebecca does it, it's completely fine.
Food will come, Remy. Food always comes to those who love to cook.
That quote I thought of all the time during my culinary classes. We would always eat lunch late because we had to make lots of lunches for the cafe.
You had a cafe in your school?
Yeah, that's why we had 3 kitchens. The cafeteria kitchen, bakery, and the restaurant kitchen. It was a small cafe, though. Man, I miss it. I should make a reservation for the cafe when this virus clears up so I can surprise my instructors.
Oh, it's Doug!
I love Doug. Also, Doug Days is a really cute series.
I should review that.
Yes, please do! I love this scene.
It's stunning.
Truly one of the greatest moments in cinema history.
Paris? All this time, I've been underneath Paris?
It's a good thing Pixar doesn't do live-action remakes, because they could have got sued for a shot like this.
Wait, what?
Are you serious?
Dead serious. While this classic 1889 World's Fair attraction isn't going to give you any legal issues, the lights on it will. There's a copyright on the lights of the Eiffel Tower, so you cannot sell photo or video footage of the Eiffel Tower at night unless you've paid to have those shots and stuff like that. I think because it's animated and it's not the real thing, this film and Ladybug and such, they can get away with these kind of shots.
And Sly Cooper?
That's a video game. Given what Dashi has stated, it has to be a photo or video of the real thing being sold for profit, so Sly Cooper is in the clear.
Wait one standby line minute. Disney has a shot of the Eiffel Tower at night for soaring around the world, which is in live-action footage.
Copyright!
You've led me to your restaurant!
It seems as though I have. Yes.
Now, if only Scratch could lead me to his home.
Who?
The name of the ghost of Molly McGee. That looks like a fun show.
Oh, that show looks so cute!
I know! I love cute things! I don't want it being serialized or dark.
Wait, there were people saying that?
Yes, and it's beyond annoying and stupid. Anywho, let's get back to Ratatouille.
Now, who is that?
Oh, him? He's nobody.
Mitch, janitors are important and deserve a lot more credit. Every action in the kitchen affects the whole crew, from the waiters to the various chefs, head chefs, sous chefs, dishwashers, janitors, etc. If one person slows down or moves too fast, it affects the workflow of the others.
When I was little, I remember watching the previews at the movie theater and there being a teaser for Ratatouille. It took place in the dining area and Remy was on the cart and he was caught stealing cheese from it. Anyone else remember that?
And finally, the pièce de résistance, a very special, very rare.
And there's the meme. Fun fact, rats in real life can't gag or puke. Another favorite scene of mine. This is so satisfying. Any parts of the movie where someone is cooking is satisfying.
This reminds me of the first and third episode of Food Wars, where you think a dish cannot be done or be salvaged because it's been sabotaged or there's no decent ingredients around, only for Soma to either create a surprisingly stunning dish, like the gotcha pork roast, or make a dish a million times better, like the bifo burga. Editor, put a text up there. Thank you. That is a French cuisine, by the way.
Stop that soup! No!
Boy, the One Ring of Power sure did a lot to Bilbo Baggins, didn't it?
Soline Leclerc.
Leclerc? What did she say?
I love how there's a French critic in this movie named after a French pastry.
Oh my god, I never knew that, and I've
seen this movie over a dozen
times.
Huh, you guys know me too well.
If we don't uphold his most cherished belief.
And what belief is that, Mademoiselle Tattoo?
Anyone can cook.
Later.
I think you are a sneaky, overreaching little...
Right!
So you think this little rat is guilty?
This little rat is guilty!
Wait a minute, they're the same voice?
Yes, they're both Lou Romano.
Do you know what would happen to us if anyone knew we had a rat in our kitchen?
I love how the guy in the middle is disappointed that he didn't get to burn someone alive today. He's just like the pyro.
Have you been nodding? You understand me? So I'm not crazy!
Does this make Linguini a princess then?
Yes.
Linguini!
Idiot! I knew this would happen! I let a rat into my place and tell him what's mine is his! Eggs gone! Stupid!
This reminds me of that YTP I saw by Bosch.
Eggs gone! Stupid! He's stolen food and hit the road! Eggs gone! What did I expect? That's what I get for trusting a rat! Eggs gone! Stupid!
Told you I'd reference another one.
Welcome to hell.
I remember when my entire class saw this in elementary school, you just heard a bunch of kids go, ooh!
So, confession to make. I actually never watched this film that much as a kid, even as an adult. In fact, as a kid, when this aired on the Disney Channel, I only ever watched the second half of the film. Or even the last third, or worse, last 10 minutes. Because for some reason, I never caught this movie in time for the beginning, or even the first half. It's wild. So I actually kept forgetting things that happened in the movie. For example, I forgot that Remy tried other parts of Linguini's body to help him cook before they decided on the head.
I'm being controlled by a tiny rat. Chef, oh, would you listen to me? I'm insane, I'm insane, I'm insane! A refrigerator talking to a rat!
Linguini, you're in a walk-in freezer, not a refrigerator.
How did you know that, Cassie?
I had 2 or 3 of these back in my school's kitchens. Can you imagine if you were in a kitchen, you hear mumbling sounds, and you hear it come from one of the refrigerators? You open it to see Linguini all crammed up in it with Remy on one of the shelves. That would have been way more funnier than this scenario. I don't know if Disney did any research on what a food storage unit is, but I can't believe it took me years, along with me going to school of course, to realize Disney made an error.
That, or this one is on Linguini. He's still new to the culinary world, so he may not know it's a walk-in freezer, or he's one of those people who think fridge and freezer are one and the same.
If I was in this movie, I'd help him out.
Same.
How did you do that?
There was a Wii game where you could control Linguini like this.
Didn't Kingdom Hearts 3 do this?
Yeah, and honestly that's my favorite part of that game. Besides Hades singing, of course.
Hey, it was great seeing ya! Happy trails!
Wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah! Instead of Linguini Remy's controlling, it's Sora.
All right!
Papyrus's favorite.
I hope he made lots of spaghetti.
You may prefer the Luigi, but I prefer the Garfield.
I hope you bring lots of spaghetti.
I'm scared! You listen, I just want you to know exactly who you are dealing with. How many women do you see in this kitchen?
Well,
Only me.
This honestly bothers me. Removing that pin now. I get what Colette is saying about being the only woman chef in the kitchen, but why is she suddenly so hostile to Linguini? If anything, she was impressed by his cooking and stood up for him. It feels like I'm watching two different characters.
If she write a review to that effect and find out you fired the cook responsible,
He's a garbage boy.
who made something she liked. I have worked too hard for too long to get here, and I am not going to jeopardize it for some garbage boy who got lucky. Got it?
Well, here's a good question. Why is she the only chick in the kitchen? Gordon Ramsay has an even split of men and women in Hell's Kitchen. Was she the only good female chef that stuck around? Was Skinner trying to push away a female workforce in his kitchen? Considering his semi-racist microwave shit, maybe?
Gusteau's business interests will pass to his sous chef, you.
I know what the will stipulates.
Once again, as a kid, I had no idea what they were talking about. Honestly, I hate to say it, but I don't love Brad Bird films.
What?
Brad Bird films to me always felt too adult. Comedy is my favorite genre, and his movies always felt too serious. Sure, I like The Iron Giant, The Incredibles, and Ratatouille, but they've never been my cup of juice.
You mean cup of tea?
I hate tea. I drink grape juice.
Girl, you're missing out on a ton of flavors. Creme brulee tea, English rose, ooh, wildberry.
Tea sucks and I will fight you for it. Actually, I won't fight you for it. Keep it to yourself.
Well, I guess I won't ever take you to any of the tea houses like my girls do. You're missing out.
Ironically enough, the Brad Bird film that everyone hates is actually my favorite Brad Bird film, Incredibles 2, because it's the least like his works. And please don't label me like John Kay.
Hell on style with the big cheeks, big eyes, big mouth.
Because John Kay hates Brad Bird from what I gather because he thinks he was replicating Disney or some shit.
Here's the funny thing, even though that does feel more adult, I could still follow the adult stuff plenty fine, even as a kid.
Table at exactly the same time, hot and perfect. Every second counts and you cannot be mommy.
Add that to the quotes that Dashi's family will say on a regular basis. Honestly, the majority of this montage scene is what we quote. Like, keep your station clear or I will kill you!
I killed a man with this thumb.
And that too.
My favorite joke of this movie is the callback to that joke.
How do you tell how good bread is without tasting it? Not the smell, not the look, but the sound.
That is a very good tip, by the way.
Also, another thing that doesn't interest me with this movie is that I hate cooking.
You do?
Yes!
How? It's the creation of a life source.
Cooking is something that doesn't interest me. I don't like the process. I'm not a food person. Many food smells drive me away from kitchens. I'm also a very picky eater.
This movie is the reason why I took culinary arts, for both cooking and baking. But I really love baking. One of the baked goods I loved making the most was the chocolate chip cookies. We made hundreds of them and sold them every Friday after school. I miss them so much. You could get as many as you wanted. Each one was being sold for 50 cents. These cookies weren't your average small ones. They were pretty big cookies.
I low-key want those cookies right now. Funny enough, Cassie, I'm sort of the same. While I'm not aiming to be in a bakery or a cafe, I do love cooking, and this film was a big inspiration on that. I will gladly make my Thanksgiving tradition treat the pumpkin roll.
That's nice, but to me, I'm not a foodie. That's great if you like the smells of food. I wish I could as well, but it just doesn't interest me. I like fast food. Shut up, it's true.
Someone has asked what is new.
You?
What do I tell them?
And that's John Ratzenberger's 8th Pixar role.
Dog rose puree, gooey duck egg, dried white fungus, and chili licorice sauce.
This sweetbread dish. The hell kind of seafood graveyard is this?
Was he high when he wrote this failure of a recipe?
Okay.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be preparing the gusto recipe.
The animation on this improv cooking scene is really well done.
I love it! The dinos are already asking about it. About linguine. I have 7 more orders.
Taking a disgusting dish and making it into a gourmet masterpiece? That's like what Erina Nakri did in the final battle against her father in Food Wars, where she had improved upon Soma's already impressive transforming egg and rice recipe, and even using the disgusting combo that Soma uses as a joke, peanut butter and squid tentacles, and makes it into an amazing dish. This is what Remy is doing. The mark of a true chef or any creator is to improve upon the foundation with new ideas while also retooling its old assets.
You know who no do, wackadoo. Rat-a-tat-a. Hey, why did they call it that?
What?
Ratatouille.
Roll credits!
It sounds like rat and patootie. Rat patootie.
The line my family says the most. Rat patootie.
This is great nightmare fuel. Okay, so who at Pixar said, hey, let's show a bunch of dead bodies to children? I hope they got a raise.
Need I remind you of the nightmare fuel that the coachman gave us in Pinocchio?
Please no, not the coachman. He's the true definition of nightmare fuel.
They never come back as boys.
No! I don't want nightmares.
Oh god, this was a mistake. Jiminy, save me!
Hey, yeah.
I remember seeing a trailer for this movie when I was a kid, and the guy with the bread crashing into the car is all that I remembered from it. Huh. Remy is a shipper.
So are we!
Guilty as charged. I'm a shipper as well.
Aww. So Colette didn't have to use the pepper spray after all. That didn't sound as romantic as I thought it would.
Jack! Get out here and stop ruining our ships! Now, that was my revenge for what he did to me in Finding Nemo.
Watching this scene again, I always notice that Ego's office house is shaped like a vampire coffin.
Is that Bon Voyage?
Oh my god, everyone hit the deck!
Ah!
I love it. If I don't love it, I don't swallow.
That's what she said.
Let's make it better.
I love egg rolls.
Wow, that's the second Questoff YTP we've referenced.
Do you know what you would like this evening, sir?
Yes, I'd like your heart roasted on a spit.
You know, I could easily see Jafar saying this.
I'd like your heart roasted on a spit.
You would not believe how many people have said Sigma from Overwatch looks a lot like Ego. Sigma is way cuter than him, that's for sure.
Simp!
I can't help it, okay? I love talking about my fictional crushes. Oh my god, that looks amazing. I want to try making this one day. My brother did this once and it was awesome.
I will be returning to Gusto soon, hungry for more.
This is a great speech for critics like me to listen to, because it helps us learn to be more assertive and to articulate our words better.
I couldn't agree more, Rebecca. This is probably one of my favorite speeches in cinema history.
Hey, believe me, that story gets better when I tell it.
It's a really cute touch that they have the new restaurant La Ratatouille, with everyone in the dining area, while in the ceiling the rats have their own dining area. What a beautiful movie.
I just realized that this film on WatchCartoonOnline.com is right next to both Ratatouille and Reanimated. And if that ain't annoying enough, both of those movies are in HD, while this one doesn't come in HD.
Thanks Rebecca and Dashi for inviting me to Pixar Path again. I really enjoyed watching Ratatouille with you both. This was totally an amazing experience I'll never forget.
No problem. I had a lot of fun.
I'm so glad you could join us, sis.
I hope to return to Pixar Path again in the future. Oh, I gotta go. Gotta serve some more delicious treats. See you both later. Let's go, little chef.
Wait a minute. Was that Remy I just saw in her head?
Aw, it was! That's so cute!
Aw, that is cute. Thank you all for watching this video.
This video was edited by me, the Animated Freak, and you can subscribe to my channel by clicking on the icon here.
Subscribe to my channel by clicking this icon here. Check my Patreon to help support my channel in the description below. And here are all the Patreon supporters. And hey, did you miss the last episode? Click here for the episode. And we'll put the next episode here in the future. But for now, it's a different Pixar Path episode. Thank you all for watching. Star Giant Productions out.